your girl Lavish. My co-host is a little late, Miss Taiena. We will catch up. Well, she will catch up with us in a little while. So today's honorable mention is Tom Boy, and our special guest is going to be MYLES J. Okay, so tune in. If you would like to get your video played on Sizzle Pop Countdown, it can happen one of two ways. You can contact us to do a world premiere, or you can go head to head with one of the artists that's already on the countdown to take their spot. Okay. So with our honorable mention, Mr. Tom Boyd, let's get into this video with High Tea.
A little something like ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Can't say what to do, baby. I just sit right here for now. My heart is beating, what is new, hey. Take me to Cabana or downtown. It don't matter the time, the moment, or the place. It won't matter the vibe. I just want familiar face. 'Cause if you're feeling the way I do when we embrace, all that matters is now, and you are here with me. And it's a little something like ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Get down, let me 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 get down, oh yeah, baby. And it's a little something like ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh,
All right, we are back Okay, so that was Miss Tomboy. That name threw me all the way off, honey. But let me tell you, that song is fire. And I hope they play that at the skating rink, okay? Because that's me and Ali's doing right there, okay? Yes, high tea. All right, so I guess we're gonna jump into number 10, which is Trippy Savage and Chino with Poppin.
I'm so sick of this shit, man. Motherfucker, I always want to call block ride.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Check the number and dial again. This is a recording.
Bitch, you toxic. Ho, you need to stop it. Quit calling my phone, you change your number and I block it. Please leave me alone, this shit embarrassing, just drop it. Stupid hoe, you toxic. That little bitch so toxic. New bitch married, but she say, but what that gotta do with me? I hit her pockets, I want, she got it. I'm just being truthfully, don't wanna fuck, just want her bucks. I can't even give her time. First of all, she irritating, nagging, and she ain't even mine. That bitch really reckless, think she special, but she just a slick. I just come caress her and finesse her, I don't give a fuck. She think she my lady, got a baby, and she call me Poppin. She let me get nasty, call me daddy, and she never stop me. I call when I need some, she pull up and get that pussy poppin'. When we stop, get put on block, she asked if I'ma take her shopping. Other hoe, she sad and broke, but her pussy full of treasure. She ashamed, got choo-choo train, I should, but I ain't gon' say her name. Other bitch a nat, met on Snap, she sent me some titties. Her best friend so fine, gave her time and she gave me some kitty. Other one on go, ain't no hoe, but she'll beat a bitch. Straight up mop the floor, don't let her go, she'll DDT the bitch. Been a player since you met me, how you figure I would change? Agreed to fuck, but then got stuck, I beat your back and bring the pain. I called a flight, but you call flinch, you say you love me, I say we chillin', just wanna fuck, I don't want no dealings. All the emotion, bitch, get it. Toxic, ho, you need to stop it. Quit calling my phone, you change your number and I block it. Please leave me alone, this shit embarrassing, just drop it. Stupid hoe, you toxic. That little bitch so toxic.
Fuck her, then I leave, it's D&D, cause she'll blow up my phone. I can't fall in love, don't want no feelings, tell her leave me alone. Oh, ho, what too toxic, did her dirt, but she swore I had bitches. I ain't got no time for all that cuffing, rather get the riches. Met a chick named Keisha, drove a Honda, used to pick me up. Slide down on the sister, fuck them both, they with that freaky stuff. Robin was a gobbler, sucked the strap and lollipop the top. I couldn't trust the hoe, cause she fucked me and went and fucked the op. Had to change my numbers, hoes was calling, fucking up the game. Toxic shit, told my ex-hoe I no longer know her name and blocked the bitch. Yeah, I'm with that rah-rah, call me Dada when I'm in the shit. New chick, hold it down, don't play around, but she a bougie bitch. Always wanna have nails did, I can't do the shit. Tried to cut her off, I tried to leave, she seduced the bitch. All that love and time I used to give, I just reduced the shit. Rather count them M's, fuck the films and that groupie
She
shit.
just stupid, say she love me, I ain't Cupid though. I'm a fucking savage, can't be stressing by no stupid hoe. She terrible like a toddler, suck this scrap just like a bottle shit. If this bitch could nut, then she'll probably swallow. Bitch, you toxic, hoe, you need to stop it. Quit calling my phone, you change your number and I block it. Please leave me alone, this shit embarrassing, just drop it. Stupid hoe, you toxic, that little bitch so toxic. This bitch really reckless, think she special, but she just a slut. I just come Carissa and Vanessa, I don't give a fuck. This bitch really reckless, think she special, but she just a slut. I just come Carissa and Vanessa, I don't give a fuck.
What?
Really? Chino, so you ain't seen me calling you? Why the fuck you even answering your phone?
Man, don't count money.
You counting money. Okay, well, I'm gonna count your clothes outside. That shit is what the fuck is going on.
What's wrong with her?
Ain't no fall. Right.
All right. Oh, okay. We're back. We're back. All right. Very cute. I'm taking a sip of my drink. Just kidding. Protein shake. Disgusting. So our co-host is back. Yes. I'm here.
Alright.
Okay. So that was number 10, Trippy the Savage, featuring Chino with Toxic. And I just want to give a couple shout outs, to Ali Production and Entertainment. Hey. Shout out to Wu-Tang Management. Shout out to Straight Up Entertainment. Shout out to Social Poetry. Shout out to 413 Music Talk and Blue Wednesday. Okay. And let me just give a special shout out to, Mr. Carol Bacon, and my own lane entertainment with Jay Malone, you know what I'm saying? Y'all really did y'all thing on stage. Toon Lee, FD Glennack, all of y'all, shit, y'all did y'all thing. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all made me feel so proud, and I'm big mama over here. And I'm gonna get all the special little moments and shit, And that was a fun trip. I enjoyed myself with all of you. It was lovely. We had a great time, and I will do it again, most definitely. And some announcements. Actually, Pharaoh has a performance tonight. Yes, he does. At the Chicago. At Chicago, the 23 p.m. Street. Field. Starts at 10 p.m. and it's not covered. It survives Wednesday, so make sure you guys check that out. That is tonight. But we're gonna get into the next video. Yeah, it's number 9 with Yelly B with Rodeo.
Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a couple rounds. Yelly blend with a new sound. Wanna bump your body, baby. Queen shit, I don't need a crown. I'm a whole vibe, don't you see the crowd? Wet splash, hope you don't drown. Wanna bump your body, baby. Been a minute and I see you still rockin' with me. Couple niggas from the past still checking for me, but it ain't nothing cause I've been in my bag lately. Cake in like my frost and my ice pastry. Little booty but it's sitting on something. Heels on pump when I step and I be stunting. Let me slow it down so you can't say I'm bugging. I'm a Kanye but you can't tell me nothing. I'm better than your last. Only place I'm in is first. More than a blessing from church. Damn right I know my worth. No explanations needed. His I said I'm what he needed. I give it to him, he pleading. Prepare for this meal, he greedy. He passed the blunt, ain't no chiefin'. You here for the season or reason? No, he think I'm 10-10 with no teasing. Got him so clean, he ain't leaving. never been a poor sport. I just play the court, winning a million. No time for the back and forth. If you need a real woman, I can build the fort. If you need a real woman, I can show support. Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a couple rounds. Yelly blend with a new sound. Wanna bump your body, baby. Clean shit, I don't need a crown. I'm a whole vibe, don't you see the crowd? Wet splash, hope you don't drown. Wanna bump your body, baby. Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a couple rounds. Yelly blend with a new sound. Wanna bump your body, baby. Clean shit, I don't need a crown. I'm a whole vibe, don't you see the crowd? Wet splash, hope you don't drown. Wanna bump your body, baby. Baby, turn around, let me see that body. Temperature is climbing cause he want a hottie. I don't deal with neat freaks, I'll admit I'm sloppy. This could be our secret, let's make this a hobby. Met him in the lobby, now we all in the mix. He ain't never met a full bull with the shits. Tis tis, can't be scared to take a risk like kiss kiss. And my love is a so crisp. When I do what I do, I can back it up. Haven't seen Yellow B, yeah, that's what's up. Bull taking no bull, streaming on your mobile, mixing that old school with new school.
I just really wanna bump your body, baby. This record about to make the whole crowd get wild. You just really wanna drive my body crazy. If you got good vibes, then it could all go down. I just really wanna bump your body, baby. This record about to make the whole crowd get wild. You just really wanna drive my body crazy. If you got good vibes, then it could all go down.
Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a couple rounds. Yelly blend with a new sound. Wanna bump your body, baby. Clean shit, I don't need a crown. I'm a whole vibe, don't you see the crowd? Wet splash, hope you don't drown. Wanna bump your body, baby. Watch me while I put it down.
Your body, baby. This record about to make the whole crowd.
Wanna bump your body, baby. Watch me while I put it down.
If you got good vibes, then it could all
Wanna bump your body, baby.
I just really wanna bump your body, baby. This record about to make the whole crowd get wild. You just really wanna drive my body crazy. If you got good vibes, then it could all go down.
Alright, that was Yelly B, Rodeo. That video is really cute. I like this music. I don't know where it's going, but it looks like it's a fashion option. A fashion moment that we all of us need. That was cute. A couple of announcements. We have a lot of events coming up within the next few weeks. Pharaoh has a performance tonight at Chicago's. We also have the Indie Soul Festival on August 21st at the Riverfront Park in Springfield. That's $20. It starts at 11 o'clock and it's free parking. And the winner, whoever performs and wins their best performance, they get $1,000. That's pretty cool. The next event is going to be the Straight Up Fashion Show that Pharaoh Bacon is hosting in Worcester. It's 39 Pleasant Street in Worcester, Mass. I'll be performing there as well, so that's cool. And then September 11th, we have Cascade Meets New England. That is going to be a skating event. It's $25 on Eventbrite. It's $30 at the door, and the skates are included in the price. 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Best skater wins some money. So you already know, y'all better be practicing. It won't be me. No, I can't roller skate, but I can roller blade. So I don't know how to do roller skate. So I'll be over there in the corner with my penguin. I'm not ashamed to say that, but I'll be in some skate stuff. And that's going to be hosted by Tosh Money User Crazy. Sorry, girl. Tosh Money User Crazy. And that's going to be in Vernon, Connecticut, 85 South Frontage Road. We're going to get right back into the countdown. Number 8, Baby Boo, Baby Boo. And coming out.
Baby boo, slide the phone. Now that I got We could chill together up in my crib, you know how it is. Baby, deja conocerte la intimidad. Se te nota la curiosidad. Y ahora me matan las ganas de tener tu cuerpo. Baby, deja conocerte la intimidad. Se te nota la curiosidad. Y ahora me matan las ganas de tener tu cuerpo. Nobody, nobody, nobody como tú. Como tú no hay nadie. Traje un poco de mari pa' fumarla. Después de eso la ropa yo voy a quitártela, pa' besártela y tocártela. Juro toda tu fantasía voy a cumplírtela. Si no, quiero que te vayas. Si no, dejes que explore de tu cuerpo. Baby, solo aprovecha el momento. Dejemos el miedo. Baby, deja conocerte la intimidad. Se te nota la curiosidad. Y ahora me matan las ganas de tener tu cuerpo. Baby, deja conocerte la intimidad. Se te nota la curiosidad. Y ahora me matan las ganas de tener tu cuerpo. Nobody, nobody, nobody como tú.
All right, we're back. That was Baby Blue. Yeah. Those songs, your artists, who performed at Echo Lounge a couple months ago. Shout out to Baby Blue and it's been. No, I think it's been. I didn't think I heard. It was late. I was. These performances be going to like 2 in the morning, okay? And there'll be so many performers, which is great. There's a lot of local artists down here. I don't see local artists, perform. Definitely have to check them. Yes. Again, announcements. First, how do you get onto the Sizzle Poppin video show? How do you do that? Would you like me to tell you? Yes, please. Okay, so if you would like to get your video played on Sizzle Poppin videos, it can happen one of two ways. Either contact us to do a world premiere, or you can go head to head with one of our artists on the countdown to their spots. Okay? Live interviews, all that. Okay? Yeah. And you can submit those videos to Pharaoh. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, and the deadline is Tuesday, 7 o'clock every week for our Wednesday show. Jumping right on back into it, it's going to be number 7, V Money Get. Start popping what? You know, I did that last week. I had to keep that same energy when I said V Money Get. You might want to learn a nigga first like that. I know it's a little aggressive. So here we go, number 7.
The money game.
Billy got it bumping.
Got me feeling some type of way. 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 Oh, got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way.
I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna hear it. I've been dealing with some things that been fucking with my spirit. All this jealousy and hate, everybody in their feelings. I've been dealing with depression and it's taking me a sickness. God, can I get a witness? My vision short, but you can see that with a vivid. I got love with me, but what happened to my niggas? Yeah, you all about money, keep taking, never giving. take a look around, I've been shitting on you niggas. Winning. Maybe I've been thugging, just reminiscing. Clubbing, I've been sitting reminiscing. Thugging. You hurt me, give my heart, yeah, you did surgery. My soul, you burn, I feel 3rd degree. Yeah, got it bumping. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. Okay, got me feeling some type of way. 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 Okay, got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way.
Got me feeling like everything I ain't. Got me feeling like feelings ain't safe. Love scars, broken hearts, got me in a dark place. Racing for your love, got me speeding in a race on a high speed chase. Yeah, getting fast. Broke bread, they broke rules, so fuck they ass. Don't care if I'm up, nope. They low when I'm down. Might cop a new jag, wait. 200 on the dash like stop. Fake friends ain't bring along, cause this money don't make money. For that young money, niggas get out of line, they get little twins. Have my young guns run down right now, they ain't your cribs. Nah, nigga, you did what you did, yeah, nigga, it is what it is.
Hurt me, gave me my heart, yeah, you did pain, that served me. I felt it in my soul, that 3rd degree. I've been having too much to drink. Got me feeling some type of way. I've been having too much to think. I don't really too much to think. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. See money gang.
Oh. Okay, that was number 7 with, you ready? Z Money Get. That's gonna be the last time I said it. With some type of way. I really like that video. I'm gonna say, I think, no, Tasia, she's my favorite. I was gonna say Z Money Gang was probably the favorite. I really like that song. I like the song. I like that she's in the grass field, whatever. She has like guitar, bass. Not really good, but that's really, really cool. The visuals are cool. Shout out to Z Money Gang. I don't know where she's from. You know where she's from? Pharaoh. Oh, Baltimore. Oh yeah, what's down there? That's funny. So next we have, well, before we get into that, again, announcements. It's a Vibe Wednesday tonight at Chicago's at 10 o'clock. Pharaoh Bacon will be there performing. 23 Hampton Street, Springfield. It's $10 to get in. This weekend is the Indie Soul Festival at Riverfront Park in Springfield. That's $20 to get in. Doors open at 11. It's free parking, and the winning performer gets $1,000. I'm really mad because I couldn't be in the competition. I had to go hard on that thing, so I'm really upset that I couldn't win $1,000. Probably wouldn't have. Anyway. Well, you gotta teach your own voice. No, you know, pretty girl, let's talk too. Nah, there's a lot of talented people. Of course, so, you know, we all love it. And August 28th is going to be the Straight Up Fashion Show hosted by Pharaoh Bacon herself. I am performing that day. It's going to be 39 Pleasant Street in Worcester, Massachusetts. And then after that, September 11th, Cascade meets New England. That's going to be a skating event. Again, we talked about this. I don't know how to skate, but I know how to rollerblade. So I don't know if that counts. It counts, because you're going to be teaching me a little. $25 on Eventbrite.com and $30 at the door. The skates are included. It's going to be 4 p.m. till 7 p.m. The best skater wins cash prize, so that's cool. Hosted by Toshma You So Crazy in 85 in Vernon, Connecticut, 85 South Frontage Road. We're going to get into the next video. It's number 6, NBS MYLES, Into You, Making Me Goodbye.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I like it when the lights are down like that. You gave me everything I wanted, something real for the moment. I know you never leave me lonely. I'm so into you. I love to see you every morning. We got something going. You're my lover, you're my homie. I'm so into you, into you, into you. I'm so into you, into you, into you. I'm so.
Here's a poem for all the hopeless romantics who continue to stick around regardless of the constant antics. There's love in every move we make. Our realness overpowers us mostly fake. We can always reach out for help, but we can only save ourselves, right?
I gave you my mind, I gave you my time, and I never had no questions. Was here for the ride, even if I had to hide. Never found that I learned my lesson. I took what you gave, trained with you said you hate, and I ain't have to hit no big gun. You didn't need no one, you had me for yourself. Work it out with me, babe, why you needing someone else?
I got what you want, but still it's me that you deny. Every time I give you all of me, I gotta say goodbye. And I'm like,
Why, oh why I gotta say goodbye? I give you all my love so much. It forces me to cry, and I'm like, why, oh why I gotta say goodbye, 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 why I gotta say goodbye, and I'm like, why, oh why I gotta say goodbye. Is your lies making me goodbye, babe. Never said you asked, but you still received. Never heard thee complaining. Yeah. What's your request? Bet you that I didn't. Didn't notice my love. I gave you my love, it wasn't enough. What else is left to be saying? You didn't need no one, you had me for yourself. Work it out with me, babe, why you needing someone else?
I got what you want,
shit forces me to cry, and I'm like, why? Oh, why I gotta say goodbye, goodbye, goodbye? Why I gotta say goodbye, and I'm like, why? Oh, why I gotta say goodbye? It's your lies, your lies, your lies making me goodbye, babe. You didn't need no one, you had me for yourself. Whoa, babe, work it out with me. I promise you don't need nobody but me. Oh,
And we are back. That was Miss MBS Malay with Into You, Making Me Goodbye. We are going to jump right into our interview with our special guest, Mr. MYLES J, and our co-host, Taiena.
All right, hello, we're here, we're back. Hello, here I am, I'm here. Hi, how you doing? We're with introduce yourself.
MYLES J.
MYLES J. And just take a minute and look at this outfit, because I just am flabbergasted at how great you look. You look great. Very professional, you know. Thank you for being here. So we're gonna get right on into this interview. What made you get into
music? I've had a passion for music ever since I was a kid. I was writing songs since I was like maybe 6, 7 years old. Those are like all trash songs.
Oh, wow.
I'm not putting those out.
But that's a long time.
But yeah, writing, and then like I always wanted to sing, but I couldn't sing at first, and then I got vocal lessons later on, and then I transitioned into like rapping a little bit. Dancing was like in between, so it was always like just being creative and putting that out there in the world.
Yeah, definitely. Who inspires you, or who has inspired you throughout this process?
Wow, the list goes on and on. Dating back since I see it, like just trying to think of Usher, Mike Jennings, Brandy, Jay Nova, Tasia New, MYLES J.
There you go. Yeah, you inspire yourself. I know that.
Of course. Just keep trying to one up yourself. You know, the list is like so long. Like Missy Elliott. Like big names, big people that like just had their own lane, like did their own thing, but like did it in a way that like they brought their own originality and creativity to it. That always inspired me.
Definitely, absolutely. How would you describe the music that you make?
The music I make, I describe it as realistic fiction, storytelling, something that is family friendly, entertaining overall. But it's like a mixture of hip-hop R&B.
Okay. What is your creative process like? Like, what is it like for an evening in the studio with you? Or do you write while you're in the studio, or do you prepare before you go?
Definitely prepare before I go.
Take you a little while to kind of get the flow of things. I know that it takes me like longer than yours, but yeah.
But no, the process for me, like I definitely prepare before I go, just because studio's time is like, expensive.
Time is money.
Yeah. So I'm like, I'll try to make sure I have as much down pat as I can have before I get there. But outside of that, like my creative process, I usually like to like find different beats and work with different producers. That anything like as soon as I hear it, it just inspires me. Like it makes me want to write, and like lyrics just like flow. Like if it's a beat that it takes some time to get it out, I usually like, yeah, that's not gonna be it. Like I want something that just natural, and just like flows out. But I end up like writing, and then I'll tweak things. I like shorten lines, like improve on things. Like sometimes I scrap whole verses of those songs, which I did before. Even with one of my singles off this EP called Excuses, like the whole song was written one way, and I was like, this is not it. Scrapped it and then restarted. So.
And then people be like, wait, that sounded good.
Yeah, like,
why did you do that? And it's like, why you did it in your head. You can't explain it.
Right.
But it sounds a certain way in your mind, and you know what you want it to sound like, so you'd rather just trash the rest and start over.
There was another song, there was a 6th song that was actually supposed to be on the EP. And I was like, this is not going to work. Like, it's not too much studio time, too much money. I'm like, I'm just scrap it. There's going to be a 5-song EP, I'm moving on. So yeah, but the creative process overall, like I love to write and just be creative and try different things, from writing to just the visuals, like the aesthetics, thinking all of that, like just kind of like creating different looks. Because like if you like see my journey over the time, like I do also have like different hairstyles and different looks that I try to play with as well.
That's good. You're evolving. It's always good to change, evolve, change your image up. Who would you collaborate with? Now, I know that this song is with Taiena.
Taiena, yes.
And she's amazing. I'm sure you're amazing. I can't wait to hear it. But other than her, is there anybody else, either locally or like big names that you want to collaborate with?
Big names that I want to collaborate with, all right, in different aspects. So I want to collaborate on a track with Jay Nova.
Is he? I haven't heard of him.
She like most people know her by like impersonations and stuff like that. She does like a Beyonce Bowles impersonation on like Instagram and stuff like that. If you see her, you probably recognize her. Like she's like known for that, but she has her own music as well. I would love to work with her. I would love to write for Grant. Like vocally, I'm not getting on a track with you, but I want to work with you.
Right.
But I definitely want to work with you, type of thing. Sam Smith, like I love like his voice and like just like trying to like in my mind I'm like how would that even fit? But I'm like I would love like that experience. I don't know, like the list goes on. Missy Elliott, like definitely really want to like work with her. More so with her like on a visual.
Yeah.
Like getting into like the choreo and the creative directing of that, like it's just bonkers. Yeah. So yeah, there's like again just in different aspects, there's like different people that I respect so much for what they do that I'm like I want to work with you, but in a certain way.
Right. Yeah. So you talk about writing for artists. Have you done that before?
I have written for other artists. None of the music has actually been released, but I have written for other artists, local artists as well. And yeah, that was like 2 different artists I was writing for. It was a while ago. Like some of one of the songs I actually ended up keeping for myself that I wrote for someone else, and that one actually is released called Natural Disaster.
Okay. Yeah. Natural Disaster.
Yeah, check it out.
If you weren't doing music right now, what are some of your other like interests? I know you mentioned dancing. Did you model too?
I do model.
Okay, I think I've seen you somewhere.
Yeah. So modeling, I do choreography and dancing as well. Creative directing, but outside of that, I also work in higher education. I'm actually like exclusive. I'm actually teaching my first college course at UMass Amherst, starting in like 2 weeks.
Congratulations!
So I'm excited and then like nervous as well about that.
So you're going to be a professor.
I'll be a professor, yeah.
And what are you teaching?
Intro to Deaf Studies.
Really?
Yeah. So with people deaf and hard of hearing, deaf culture, deaf history, and everything like that. It's like about revolving around American Sign Language, but not teaching American Sign Language.
Okay.
Yeah.
So understanding the disability, recognizing it. That's important too. We should all know American Sign Language.
I think it's a great language to understand it and like to actually have, even if you're only doing like the alphabet, just something to have under your belt.
Definitely.
You don't know when it'll come in handy.
Definitely. So make sure you check out his class.
You're right.
Because he's a professor. Let's see. How do you feel the internet has impacted music, like TikTok?
Oh man, this is like a double-edged sword. All right, so
Right?
it's like on two sides. Like on one end, the internet has allowed independent artists like myself to be able to be heard and seen and make their own platform, build their own fan bases. And then on the other end, like there's so much noise that a lot of stuff is watered down because everybody's just trying to do what anyone else did that's hot.
Right.
So it's like the trends become like the thing that everyone follows versus like when I grew up, it was people were trying to find their own sound, their own identity, and add something and contribute something to the industry. And I feel like early 2000s were like maybe towards the end of that era where people were actually trying to do that. And once that was over, it's like everybody's chasing whatever the hot sound is. So again, like people doing it, they're able to build their own fan base, no hate to nobody and nothing like that. But that's just not what I'm after. I prefer trying to figure out your own sound, trying to contribute your own thing so you're recognized for something. Like that's why the people that I love and enjoy and respect, they're the ones that they have their own thing. Like if you say Missy Elliott, you know what that comes with. If you say Sam Smith, you know what that comes with. You know what I mean? So you're not like hearing, oh, they sound like this person or they sound like that person. I'm like, that's cool, but that's not gonna last. And I want something long term. I want longevity.
You need to have your own sound, your own individuality, really.
Exactly.
Are you from a musical or artistic family?
Not really, actually. Like, and that's like one of those shocking things because usually like, you hear stories like, "Oh yeah, I was raised in the church," or my mom and my grandmother all sang. It was like, for me, it's like I just somehow took to dancing like when I was a kid, and then that turned into modeling, which turned into like actually performing in public. Because I would dance like at home, but I would never perform. I didn't start performing until my junior year of high school, and that was with dancing. And then after that, it was like just take off from there. Then started doing music and like just kept evolving, kept progressing with my creativity. But no, not from an artistic thing at all.
But I bet like your family's proud of you. Right?
Oh yeah, definitely sure. Especially as it keeps going, it's like there's like more and more to see, more and more to hear about. So it's like even with my latest visual for Addendum, featuring Taiena New, like that one is like the biggest. I have the biggest response from that one thus far. I'm like so proud of it. I'm so glad it was the most expensive, so I wanted it to have the most.
Right, you better get your money's worth.
So I'm truly like appreciative of that. So but yeah, like that's just everything.
Awesome. Now, how did you like? You said you took vocal lessons,
yes.
Right? How old were you when you started?
I didn't start doing vocal lessons until I was 23.
Oh, okay, so it was like now.
Now it's yeah, vocal lessons are expensive. We were poor, it wasn't like we were like rolling in the dough or nothing like that. So I ended up doing vocal lessons as a part of my college curriculum. So I kind of sneak it in there. I was like, I got some elective credits. I got some room for like some
get it for
classes
free.
outside
I mean,
my
you
major.
get financial aid coverage, so you'll pay later or whatever.
So I did it for a year. I also did piano lessons while I was in school too.
Are you good at piano?
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
no instruments. No. Okay. Do you have any live music performances that you've ever done, or
I have live performances that I've done that are like virtual, like within the past year, like COVID. I do have like recordings of that. There's actually a couple on YouTube now. I did one for First Night Northampton, bringing in 2021, which is like a New Year's Eve event that happens every year. I had like a 30-minute set, so that one is actually a live performance. I also did like a 6-minute, 7-minute set just for to promote 2 of the songs off of my EP, and that's also posted as well.
Awesome. What is the story behind your stage name? Is Miles J your government name, or is it?
So Miles is my first actual name.
Okay.
J is J-E-H is the first 3 letters of my middle name. Yeah, so I was actually named after an artist from like the 80s, late 80s, early 90s named Miles J. And so that I was like, okay, I was named after him. Like my middle name starts with a J because of that reason. So I was like, I'm gonna just shorten it and have the same pronunciation.
Would you agree, and I think you would agree with this, that it's very important to learn or study the oldies, like, Stevie Wonder, Aretha Franklin, all of that. Does that, understanding that history behind that, do you think that's important as an artist today?
Definitely. I think studying everything that comes before you as well as everything that's out now, just like absorbing as much as possible is like just the best way to like hone in on your creativity, to expand your creativity and just understand like the points in time and the points of music, because there's like different eras of music like as far as sound, but then there's also different eras of music as far as like what's going on politically. So you want to be aware of that. So like, because even now, like stuff that's going on now with like Black Lives Matter, civil rights movements, things of that nature, this is not new. So it's like if we go back in time, there's music from before, back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, all the way through that talk about the same topic. So it's like that's going back through those eras and seeing like this is not anything new. Like people have been talking about this, singing about this, writing about this, expressing how they felt about it for decades. So like just knowing that history, so that way you can even either contribute to it or just understand it yourself is like just tremendously beneficial.
Definitely. And also understanding like where music comes from in general. I think people forget music comes from Africa. Okay, I don't care what nobody says. Rock and roll was based off of rhythm and blues. All of that blues is from Afro beats and sounds in Africa. I learned all of this in college. But I say that to say my point is learning your history, political or just in general, where the sound, the type of music that you listen to, where did that develop, where it came from, who came before you, who came before Beyonce, Tina Turner, who came before Tina Turner. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's definitely important. What is your biggest insecurity?
Insecurity, wow. Okay, we're going deep with it. Biggest insecurity.
Sometimes you don't have one.
Sometimes like my voice. Honestly.
You're singing?
Yeah, singing voice. Like sometimes it's like one of those things like, do I sound good? Am I on key? Like, am I not? Do people like it? Do they care for it? It's like always one of those things that you question, and then it's like, I mean, I like it, so put it out. And then like you hear the feedback, whether good or bad, but by that point it's like too late. But that is one thing like I battle with now, because I grew up loving like other artists like Hamilton voice, Usher's voice. So I'm always comparing myself to that. It was like Mario can do this, and I'm like my little soft voice. I'm like I'm not doing that. But so that's like one of those things like I had to learn, and I'm still learning it, accepting like stop comparing myself to other people and just accept and embrace what I do naturally have.
Yeah, definitely. And you gotta have people that are gonna be honest with you too.
Very much so.
Because if you don't sound good, I don't want to go on stage, perform that song, sound horrible, and my friends don't sound good.
Right.
But I'm sure
but there's ways to
great.
like configure, because sometimes like you want to sing a song that you may love and you want to sing, but you might not be able to sing the way that artist sing it. So you have to shift it to exactly make it fit you. That's another trick that I like to do, like transposing stuff to like in my key and like just adjusting it and shifting it, just making it fit my voice.
Exactly. It's all about individuality.
Right. Those vocal tricks.
Other than that, well, I guess that's not so bad. The question is, what is something you need to work on? I wouldn't say your voice is something you need to work on, but what do you think other than that is something that you need to work on? I know you said you do vocal classes, but other than that, is there anything else you think?
I need to just continue working on my networking. Like that's always a huge thing, and I tell people all the time. Like networking is key, especially in music and entertainment in general, or in any industry. Just networking, having those connections, like building those rapports and making sure you nurture those relationships. That's one thing that, as an introverted person, like I struggle with a lot. So that's definitely one thing I know, like right off the bat, like I need to work on.
I need to work on that too. What is the biggest problem or issue that you see or encountered while in this industry, or maybe working with other artists? What do you think is the biggest problem?
Unprofessionalism. Like right off the bat, like you'll book a gig, you'll get there, like you and like before I even agree to a gig, like I ask questions. Like, what time is it? How long is the set? How big is the stage? What equipment do you have? What do I need to bring?
Right.
I just get down to the nitty gritty. Sometimes I catch people off guard because they're like, I'm not prepared to answer all of this, and I'm like, well, that's a problem.
Exactly.
But once you get there, it's like after asking all of this, you're not prepared, you're late, like stuff is not set up the way you said it was going to be. It's like, okay, so I'm not getting paid for this. Chances are that as independent artists, a lot of the gigs we do are not paid. So it's like, I'm not getting paid for this. No one's showing up. I still perform like to like as if this crowd is 1,000 people deep, but I'm pissed off. I'm not gonna lie. Like, so I'm like, I'm working through that anger because I'm like, this is just not it. Like, and then people get upset, and like, this is the part that really like grinds my gears. Is people get upset with you for either calling them out or not wanting to fuck with them after that. Sorry,
Exactly.
but
That's on this show.
so I'm like, if you don't want to rock with them after that, it's like, you. How are you mad at me when you literally like you put together something that wasn't even put together?
Exactly.
Like, let's be honest. So like, when people do stuff that they're supposed to do, like do it the right way, or just do it to the best of their abilities, I respect that, and I can get with that. But if you're just putting like something together, and like the artists are the last thing you're thinking about, even though the artists are the first thing you should be thinking about,
because they're the show.
then it's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, definitely. And how do you balance music and your other life obligations, like work?
Time management is like my best friend. Like I fit it all in. Like my last not the EP, but before that I had an album called 28. I recorded that album while going to school for my master's degrees, as well as working 2 jobs, as well as rehearsing and working out with a personal trainer. So it was like I fit it all in the best way I could. I don't know how I did it. Looking back, I'm like, where'd you find that time? Because I'm like, now with the same amount of time, I'm like, I can't imagine doing that again. But like, I just found a way to just do it all. It's like I'm passionate about it all. And I want to make sure that it gets done. It gets done with quality. It gets done with professionalism. And that when I look back on it, I'm so proud of it.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us. We are going to play his song. Well, first, before we do that, where can we find your social media?
Everywhere under MYLES J. That's MYLES JEH. So that's Facebook, that's Instagram, that's Twitter. That's all I really got. You can go to my website. You can go to YouTube. Subscribe to the channel.
What's your website?
The website is www.mylesj.com. So MYLESJEH.
Awesome. And introduce your video.
So we're about to get into my latest single featuring Taiena New called Addendum.
Got time for your motherfucking question. Heard you was looking for me, check it. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm guessing you really think we leave the same impression? You ain't got pull, man, you ain't got charisma. Work ethic, we ain't getting into. Running out of time, cut short like initials. Put me in power cause you know that I'm official. Hold up, Mayday, nobody safe. Got a problem, nobody safe. Don't sleep, a lot of y'all dozing. Let it go, a lot of y'all frozen. I had to set the tone in this beat. Got you seeing double like a clone in this beat. You nothing but a dog, throw a bone to this beat. Keep talking, then never make it home to this beat. Don't mind if I really offend them. I don't take back no facts addendum. It's your hobby, for me it's an income. I do what you do, and you do, and then some. Don't mind if I really offend them. I don't take back no facts addendum. It's your hobby, for me it's an income. I do what you do, and you do, and then some. Don't dislike me, get like me. A lot of y'all are cloning, ain't got no ID. You're living in a world of imagination. It don't add up, take you out the equation. Got a problem, need adjusting, I'ma make a house visit. And I'm always on time, priority shipping. Hating me in private, smiling in the public. I enjoy knowing I'm music to your stomach. Mayday, nobody's safe. Got a problem, nobody say. Don't sleep, a lot of y'all dozing. Let it go, a lot of y'all frozen. You got a lot of mouth, can't back that up. You don't wanna see me out, need to back that up. Gotta call a tech just to back that up. And this beat go hard, make you back that up. Don't mind if I really offend them. I don't take back no facts addendum. It's your hobby, for me it's an income. I do what you do, and you do, and then some. Don't mind if I really offend them. I don't take back no facts addendum. It's your hobby, for me it's an income. I do what you do, and you do, and then some.
You got a problem and you probably can solve it, cause it's highly probable that I'm the plug, I'm the equation. They screaming, they know it's a showdown. Kick it out and leave your name, nobody will remember you. I never touch a runner-up, this verse alone and leave him shook, biting nails, walking back and forth, pacing. My job is done, yep I won. Tasia knew the only one, you know I'm the smoking gun. Homicide's my hobby fun, got no choice but to acknowledge my pen. Everybody tired of hearing about your time in the pen. You would have to be relevant for this to be a diss. If you were missing tomorrow, I promise you won't be missed. If I'm gunning for you, count your blessings, I never miss. I'm everywhere, I'm the drip, the waterfall in the mist. I took a in the pot, a royal flush, that was it. I turned around and saw your album, got caught up in the mist.
Don't mind if I really offend them. I don't take back no facts.
There at that time felt like maybe 80 to you.
Okay.
So
it's like a dry.
Yeah, it was a dry heat. It wasn't humid at all.
And it's like a prairie. It's flat, you know.
Very,
the breeze is very different from here.
Oh, we are back. We are back. The video that just played. Yeah. Oh, it was sent from Miles J featuring Tasia New. And yeah, the video was dope.
It really was.
It was amazing. It was filmed in Vegas. So shout out to Miles for coming all the way out here to do an interview here at the beginning.
Yes.
We're gonna get into our break. It's gonna be 15 minutes, and we'll be right back.
I'll tell you the truth, baby. I just want you here somehow. Don't care what you do, crazy. Won't you come my way right now? It don't matter the time, the moment, or the place. You won't matter the vibe. I just want familiar face. 'Cause if you're feeling the way I do when we embrace, all that matters is now, and you are here with me.
She just a slick. I just come Carissa and Vanessa. I don't give a fuck. She think she my lady, got a baby, and she call me Poppin. She let me get nasty, call me daddy, and she never stop me. I call when I need some, she pull up and get that pussy poppin'. When we stop, get put on block, she asked if I'ma take her shopping. Other hoe, she sad and broke, but her pussy full of treasure. She ashamed, got choo-choo train, I should, but I ain't gon' say her name. This shit, man. Motherfucker, I always wanna call block, bro.
We're sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed. Check the number and dial again. This is a recording.
Bitch, you toxic. Ho, you need to stop it. Quit calling my phone, you change your number and I block it. Please leave me alone, this shit embarrassing.
Watch me while I put it down. Shots fired, got a.
And I know you've been feeling me, so ven, acércate y demuéstrame cómo.
money game. The money game.
Billy got it bumping.
Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way. Got me feeling some type of way.
Got time for your motherfucking question. Heard you was looking for me checking. I don't mean to be rude, but I'm guessing. You really think we leave the same impression? You ain't got pull, man, you ain't got charisma. Work ethic, we ain't getting into. Running out of time, cut short like initials. Put me in power cause you know that I'm official. Hold up, Mayday, nobody safe. Got a problem, nobody safe. Don't sleep, a lot of y'all dozing. Let it go, a lot of y'all frozen. I had to set the tone in this beat. Got you seeing double like a clone in this beat. You nothing but a dog, throw a bone to this beat. Keep talking, then never make it home to this beat. Don't mind if I really offend them. I don't take back no facts addendum. It's your hobby, for me it's an income. I do what you do, and you do, and then some. Don't mind if I really offend them. I don't take back no facts addendum. It's your hobby, for me it's an income. I do what you do, and you do, and then some. Don't dislike me, get like me. A lot of y'all are cloning, they got no ID. You're living in a world of imagination. It don't add up, take you out the equation. Got a problem, need addressing, I'ma make a house visit. And I'm always on time, priority shipping. Hating me in private, smiling in the public. I enjoy knowing I'm you sick to your stomach. Mayday, nobody's safe. Got a problem, nobody say. Don't sleep, a lot of y'all dozing. Let it go, a lot of y'all frozen. You got a lot of mouth, can't back that up. You don't wanna see me out, need to back that up. Gotta call a tech just to back that up. And this beat go hard, make you back that up. Don't mind if I really offend them. I don't take back no facts addendum. It's your hobby, for me it's an income. I do what you do, and you do, and then some. Don't mind if I really offend them. I don't take back no facts addendum. It's your hobby, for me it's an income. I do what you do, and you do, and then some.
You got a problem and you probably can't solve it, cause it's highly probable that I'm the plug, I'm the equation. Come on, they screaming, they know it's a showdown. Kick it out and leave your name, nobody will remember you. I never touch a runner up this verse alone and leave him shook, biting nails, walking back and forth, pacing. My job is done, yep I won. Tasia knew the only one, you know I'm the smoking gun. Homicide's my hobby fun, got no choice but to acknowledge my pen. Everybody tired of hearing about your time in the pen. You would have to be relevant for this to be a diss. If you were missing tomorrow, I promise you won't be missed. If I'm gunning for you, count your blessings, I never miss. I'm everywhere, I'm the drip, the waterfall in the mist. I took a in the pot, a royal flush, that was it. I turned around and saw your album, got caught up in the mist.
Don't mind if I really offend them. I don't take back no facts addendum. It's your hobby, for me it's an income. I do what you do, and you do, and then some. Don't mind if I really offend them. I I don't take back no facts addendum. It's your hobby, for me it's an income. I do what you do, and you do, and you do, and you do.
Damn, man, you can't even hold the door?
Man.
Ugh, that annoying.
Yo, Lil Key just sent me a DM.
Word? What's he talking about?
Man, he's trying to help a few on side. Already trying to promote them.
Oh,
We're
right.
talking page promos,
Oh, shit.
story promos,
Damn.
intros, hosting. He wants to see if I'm trying to invest in my career.
Oh, shoot. He trying to do that for free? Or he wants some money for it?
Nah, he said, what's my budget? What funds I gotta work with?
Budget? I thought he was trying to work with you. You know what? Tell him $50.
Man, he said add 2 more zeros to that.
He wants $5K? Man, don't DM him back. He should be paying you to work with him. Fuck out of here, yo. Word. Yeah, we about to link up with Prince.
Alright.
Drop off this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Man, so you
Get
tripping.
everything popping. Yeah, that's crazy.
2 more
yo.
zeros?
They like jerking people.
Nah, I'm not
Yeah,
trying
and
to
they
do
ain't
that.
even hot themselves. So I'm
Nah,
trying to figure
man.
out how they sitting over here trying to rob you.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy.
I pay with money for promo. These low budget rappers jerk dickheads, no homo. A favor for a favor, so freebies a no-go. Buy one, get one with BOGO. All you bozos, CC on the logo. Honestly, won't cop one unless I could cop FOMO. Never been one for FOMO. What's FOMO? That's fear missing out. My own cheerleader, so I never do it for clout. Your women crush red days, serving dinner on a paper plate. Straight up menace, no doubt. I get your MC8, still ain't told a lie yet. Pushing buttons like try it. Think before you speak. Stop bumping your gums like Trident. Chewing rappers like cook food. No class, can't get school. Take some work to your poop. Your woman crush is getting mute.
He's here early.
What's up, man? Yeah, you good? Oh, yeah. Got you, boy. Okay.
Sweet. Got that Bonnie Stone.
Yeah.
I'm going straight and bump this.
Alright, man.
Can you see me, baby, like sonograms, gold on, diamond shining, check my Instagram. It's the same old song, digital underground. This is not for mainstream, digital underground. Still doing my numbers, digital underground. For the culture, not vultures, digital underground. I'm back to getting my nig back on my hooch. Back better than ever, black and beautiful. Back to business as usual. Back of the bus, back when I bit my nails to the cubicle. Back in the day, working in office cubicle. Back to square one, had to take a step back from foolish dudes who ain't had my back. Now I'm back, only true to a few. I got my own back, never going back on my word. Way back when we used to shop the first or the third.
You know what? You're not like the smartest one in the family, man. God damn.
Got something for you. What you got? This is true. Underground shit.
Word, let me get that.
Yeah, alright.
Now everything's a go, I go hard under my eyes, back like go yards. I go get it without no days off. Hole in one like he play golf. He never goes off in this round. He going down, that's Birdie made off. So go shorty, it's your birthday. I go off when this song come on like it's my birthday. I never stop, I'm always on go. I'm older youth. Tell them never to sell they soul and go searching for truth. It's the same old song, digital underground. This is not for mainstream, digital underground. Still doing my numbers, digital underground. For the culture, not vultures, digital underground.
All right, that was Bonnie Stone, Digital Underground. But to go back to the top, the honorable mention was Tomboy High T.
Number 10 was Trippy the Savage, Toxic. Number 9 was Yelly B Rodeo. Number 8 was Baby Blue and Trinidad. Number 7 was Z Money Gang, Some Type of Way. Number 6, MBS Malay, Into You, Making Me Goodbye. And then we had Miles J here with us that did his interview. His song is called Addendum featuring Tasia New. And then Bonnie Stone just played. So now we're going to get into number 4. K Price, So Good.
Your love so good, I ain't worried about another love so good. It's just you and me again, I love so good. I just wanna be forever, love so good. So good, so good. I knew you were trouble when I laid my eyes on you. Trouble like I don't want nobody unless it's you all night. A spell on me. Your love so good, good, good. I ain't worried. It's just you and me. You and me. I just wanna be forever and ever, yeah. Sitting here getting lost in the thought of you and I last night, making love over and over and over again. Ooh, boy, you put a spell on me, turn me right into your freak. I'm your freak. Your love so good, I need it, yeah. Can I have it all? I don't mind begging, no. Gotta get you right here. I need it, gotta have it. You're my favorite, love of my life. I need you in my life. I ain't worried about another lover, no.
Welcome to the toy shop. Here are your toy choices.
No, too ratchet. He's kind of cute, but a little too tall. Ooh, I love you. Next. Oh, thank you. Yeah, how I am. That's one.
Put your head on my shoulder.
I'm 5'3", but you know I got them stallions. Fucking on your pedestal, you calling out to hire me. You know I be snatching souls, delivering eulogies. You see your reflection, God, your silhouette is still coming. See, I don't mind you busting all in it, but I'm not trying to have your kids, so let my throat be the clinic. Hold my hair back, we ain't finished. Make my pussy talk on your dick, I ain't no rookie, baby. This that gushy wop. I'm with that Google talk. Hit the cry, baby, in the handstand. That's a slingshot. Ass playing ping pong. Okay, King Kong. Got me moaning a new theme song. Master, can you grant me this dance?
Isn't this threesome? I'm just trying to see some. Let your girl snap pics, help build up portfolio. I just wanna bless you both. Nickname Holy Ho. No limitations, I leave them shaking. I'm that Holy Ghost.
All right, that was Shay Nice with the Doja Cat Streets remix. We're gonna get on into the next video, number 2, Fiona Clark, Bad Girl.
It's 10 o'clock, I'm on my way. Boy, I can tell you've been mad at me all day. I got a question, how you gon' handle me? I won't reject it, no, no. Whatever you decide is alright with me. Just take your time when you punish me. 'Cause I've been so bad, bad. Take your anger out on me. I wanna feel how mad you are, baby. 'Cause I've been a bad girl. Treat me like a bad girl. You can choke me, bite me, baby, pull my hair. I promise that I won't go nowhere. Treat me like a bad girl. And take your anger out on me. The way that you declared war when I walked through that door, I ain't never seen that side of you before. Got me up against the wall, hands all on me, no bruising. How you do it? Yeah, yeah. You lead the way to the bedroom. You got me so anxious. Lately, I've been talking dirty. Lately, I've been talking dirty. He's about to put it on me now. You can choke me, bite me. You can choke me, bite me. You can choke me, bite me. You can choke me, bite me, bite me, bite me. Take your anger out on me. I wanna feel how mad you are, baby. 'Cause I've been a bad girl. Treat me like a bad girl. You can choke me, bite me, baby, pull my hair. I promise that I won't go nowhere. Treat me like a bad girl. And take your anger out on me. We've been fussing, fighting all week. Time to put a lesson on me. 'Cause I know you're mad at me. No, no. Got me biting, gripping these sheets. 'Cause you putting pressure on me. And I know you're mad at me. No, no. You can choke me, bite me. You can choke me, bite me. You can choke me, bite me. No, 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 no. You can choke me, bite me, bite me, bite me.
Choking, biting.
All right, that was Fiona Clark, Bad Girl. At number 2. Before we go, I just want to make a few announcements tonight. It's a Vibe Wednesday, the Chicago's. It's $10 to get in. It starts at 10 o'clock. Pharaoh Bacon will be leaving DBN and going straight there.
Yes, he is,
child. You know, he don't stop.
He don't stop.
So, yeah, that's happening tonight. And then next week, or this weekend, is Indie Soul Festival at Riverfront. $20 to get in. It starts at 11 a.m. Free parking. And whoever wins that performance gets $1,000. And then that following weekend is the Straight Up Fashion Show. Pharaoh is hosting that. It's 39 Pleasant Street in Worcester, Massachusetts.
Yes, don't forget to mention Mr. Alo Pyrex birthday bash, birthday party, whatever the hell he's having up at the Top Shelf tomorrow. And I will be there. Yes. Did you mention Mr. Phil Bacon's performance for tonight?
Yes, at Chicago's at 10 o'clock.
All right,
so
don't miss that. And if you're looking for your girl, make sure to follow me on Facebook at Sharina Marie and on Instagram at Miss Authority.
Oh, yes, my Instagram is at Taiena Marie, Taiena Marie. And my Facebook is Taiena.
Yes.
Number 9, Tajanu Couture.
All right.
Number 1.
Nubians, keep it 100. As we roll out, lean that seat back, turn me up, and vibe to the message given, man. Listen, the hustle's been real, and there's two sides to every story. How do you sell yours? Easy. We told you from the get-go. We're cut from a different cloth. Told you we got that custom-made couture flow. So if you knew like Tasia knew, then you crown the king. As you see every page written, now listen.
I reckon I'm a verse for ya. I can sense an amateur, your nerves are shot. She not like me, never will be. I'm always the real me, no Ashanti. I mean, but really, have you seen or felt a woman like this? Tell me, have you spoken out of truth and not bliss? Or with intelligence that clearly outshines her wrist? She open for sex, you shut it down because my kiss is on your list. And tell me, have you taken it slow? Yo, I'm feeling you, but you be playing, I don't know. I got it all cerebral with ego to match his body goals. I am your equal, you say you need me, I got you though. I don't compete, so you better not sleep, or you might lose me to a hitter named Pete. And trust ain't nothing lacking about Pete. You can give me what I want, but can you give me what I need?
What you say you're feeling me? I can't lie, I gotta keep it real, baby. Forget the chain, the money and the fame. I'ma put you on the game, yeah. You can't put a price tag on this woman. No, my work can't be counted in numbers. I'm what you're looking for. I fit the bill, I'm so type of woman I am.
I don't argue over text, I'm a call. I don't click till the issue is resolved. Pull up on my man before I pull up to the mall. Pulling on the sheets, he rocket to waterfall. And I got my own, so you ain't gotta write a check. But I'll let you take the lead if you wanna show respect. Security means that much more to me. If you question my loyalty, you'll be aboard of me.
Type of woman I am.
I'ma take your word at face value. I'ma trust you know what you really have. Do whatever to make you happy, but if you steal mine in return, I'll turn your half to a half. I don't compete, so you better not sleep, or you might lose me to a hitter named Cleve. And trust ain't nothing lacking about Cleve. You can give me what I want, but can you give me what I need?
Come on. What you say you're feeling me? I can't lie, I gotta keep it real, baby. Forget the chain, the money and the fame. I'ma put you on the